Jason Statham and Guy Ritchie team up again for Wrath of Man. Of course, everyone's going to be comparing this movie to the Bob Odenkirk film Nobody, because they're two action films and they came out relatively close to one another. But I will tell you guys right now that I actually like this film better. Now I get it, I might be in the minority on that one, but let me tell you why I like this movie. Hey guys, my name is Brandon, aka the BrandoCritic. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here to help you. My service will be pointing you in the direction of movies worth checking out. So if that interests you, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support. And make sure you check out my partners at Movie Scene Canada. Their link will be in the description box below. They got reviews and a ton of contests on there right now. And who knows, you could be the next lucky winner. But today, Wrath of Man, I'm here to tell you why it's worth a watch. So, we have Wrath of Man, directed by Guy Ritchie. Now, this is a solid, well-executed, dark action thriller, which I thoroughly enjoyed. But I will admit that this movie will not blow you away in any way, shape, or form, but this film does some certain things pretty well. First of all is Jason Statham. Now, I will admit, guys, I'm not the biggest Jason Statham fan, and of course, he doesn't have the most dynamic range as an actor, and he doesn't have the most dynamic range in this film, but I think he was really expertly cast. Of course, he sells the action set pieces, and he's really badass. Of course, that's what you get when you cast Jason Statham in your film, but he really does sell the emotional scenes, because this movie is not just a shoot-'em-up action flick with action scenes every 5 minutes. There isn't actually that much action in this movie. This is definitely a story-first type of action thriller, and I know that some people might not like that, but if people want a little bit more meat on the bones of their action films, then Wrath of Man might be the one for you. And Jason Statham, like I said, he's not the most dynamic actor in the world, but he does sell those scenes pretty well here. And speaking about the story, I like how this movie basically shows us the same act 3 different times from 3 different angles, right? So you see the same event from 3 different characters' points of view. Now, some people might not like that. Some people want to just have the straight, cohesive narrative in chronological order. But the reason why I like this angle is because 1, you don't have to juggle so many different character arcs and stories and plot points all at the same time. They each get their little compartment in the movie. And 2, because of that, something new is revealed to us every single time. It's like breadcrumbs, right? Every single time that a little piece of information is filled in, the audience and myself go, oh, okay, now what happens next? Oh, okay. Oh, what happens next? Right? So it always keeps you engaged. And all those 3 storylines lead up to the excellent climax. Like I said, this is not a shoot-'em-up action film with action scenes every 5 minutes. No, you have one little action scene in the beginning and then just one giant set piece at the end. And it is so well constructed, well executed. It's intense, it's exciting, it's built up extremely well. Everything is paid off from the setups of every single storyline. The ending of this movie is quite fantastic, I will say. However, this film is not perfect, of course. The one biggest detriment to me and why I can't give this film a higher rating, at least in my eyes, is the dialogue. A lot of it is really on the nose, and I hate to use this term, but a lot of the dialogue from a lot of the characters is really try hard. What do I mean by that? Basically, every single character in this movie is getting lines where they think that they're the coolest person in the world. Every single line has to be stoic, has to be badass, has to be epic, whatever word you want to use, right? Every single character thinks that they're the hero and has the one-liners, and a lot of them are very cringy, I will say. I think there was one guy who was just like, I'm built for combat, not daytime TV. And I'm like, what am I watching here? Jason Statham, he can pull off those lines. There are a couple lines in this movie that, you know, are a little cheesy, but they work because Jason Statham just delivers them completely straight. But every single character around him tries to do that, you know, badass line, and a lot of them fall flat. So overall, I'm gonna give Wrath of Man a 3 out of 5. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Again, it's not the best action film in the world. It's not the best thriller in the world either, but this movie does have quite a bit of good things going for it. That if you are a fan of action thrillers, and if you're a fan of Guy Ritchie, and if you're a fan of Jason Statham, then check this movie out. I think you'll be thoroughly entertained. But what about you guys? Are you guys fans of Guy Ritchie? If you guys are fans of Jason Statham, let me know what is your favorite film of theirs down in the comment section down below. And of course, what did you think of Wrath of Man? I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. If you guys love it, let me know. If you guys hate it, let me know. And of course, if you guys like what you see here and you want to see more videos just like this, then definitely hit like and subscribe. And I really do appreciate all the support. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.